Hello YouTube, and this is Robert with Super Galactic Geek Review, and today we are going to be doing, that's right, it's Wednesday, so that means it's Way Back Wednesday. Now, the comic that I pulled out for Way Back Wednesday today is a What If, and I love the What If series because it does a twist on a comic book series that's already been, that we've already went through, but it changes it up a little bit. Now, this one is, what if the Avengers lost the Evolutionary War? Now, first off, this story is absolutely amazing that they would take this way, and I laughed at some of the way they did the characters in this. Especially the part where if you're not a mutant, your cranium all of a sudden starts to swell whenever they did this loss of the Evolutionary War. I laughed. Captain America looks funny with a big old bobblehead, let me tell you. So does Hawkeye. And Iron Man putting on his suit with a bobblehead? Come on, that's awesome. So it's definitely a good book. I love the story. Very entertaining. The artwork for the time was good for the time. As you can see in the artwork right here on the cover with the Watcher in it, it's, you know, it's not as good as the artwork we got now, but for the time, this was pretty good artwork. I mean, this was really nice art designs, and definitely was one of the books that kept you on your seats. Like, what's going to happen next? What are they going to do to the characters? So I did enjoy this a lot. And see, if you're not a mutant, the Evolutionary didn't affect you. But if you, if you are a mutant, it didn't affect you. But if you're not a mutant, you can see you get these big old bobbleheads. So it's kind of funny. Here's where I was telling you with Cap. That's really hilarious with him with a big old bobblehead. There's Hawkeye with a bobblehead, Wonder Man. And that's really, really cool. And I definitely thought it was hilarious that the way they drew them with the bobbleheads. I was like, all right, come on, you could come up with something else. But at the time, that's what they used. It was still funny. I got to give it to them. It was just a little bit of humor added in. I do love that it is packed with all different superheroes, all different genre of superheroes. I mean, if you look, you've got Fantastic Four, you've got X-Men, you've got Avengers, you've got New Mutants, you've got, wow, it's just, the list goes on and on and on and on. And you've even got villains in here, too. I mean, look, there's Dr. Doom with a bobblehead. Come on. That's what I call those guys with the big cranial heads. I think they look like bobblehead characters. That's just me personally. But anyways, I think this was an amazing book. I love that they decided to go into the aspect of what would happen if they lost that war. And what would the people look like? How would it affect the team? How would it affect the mutants? I think that's really awesome. Now, some mutants did get affected. Remember, Spider-Man became a mutant because he got bit by a spider. And in here, you can see it did affect him. He has 8 arms now. I'm sorry. I think 8 arms would be awesome. I could get a lot done with 8 arms. So, and it did affect the Thing. He became a weird-looking rock monster with spikes all over him, so it affected him too. So some people it affected in different ways. I really love this book. I enjoyed reading the What If series, and this actually is the very first What If. It says #1 issue of What If the Avengers lost the Evolutionary War. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, if you haven't read any of the What If books, you need to go out and check them out. There's a lot of different stories that they're like, okay, well, what if happened if we did it this way different? You know, and that's what angle they bring at you with these books. And definitely something that you're going to enjoy. You're going to have to read through and go, okay, I got it now. So, on a geek scale, for a storyline, and you got to remember, this book was, and now let me give you the year here because I didn't give you that while ago. This book was in 1989. Okay, so we're going way back to 1989 with this one. So the artwork for 89 was absolutely amazing for 89. I mean, it doesn't compare to the artwork we have nowadays. The storyline is excellent. I love the storyline. I love that they make the characters, and they add so many Marvel characters into this. It's absolutely amazing how many of them are in there. So, on a geek scale of 1 to 10 geek glasses, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 6 because I like the book a lot. They just didn't have the artwork back then that we do now. So, I'm going to give it a 6. It was definitely a good book. And YouTube, go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and be proud to be a geek.